Some simple words. I'd like to wish all of you freedom and ease of body and mind for 2022. For this past year and previous, there was so much angst, pain, suffering, anxiety, and so many things erupted that has led to dis-ease of body and mind. So, with the new year, new beginning, I wish all of you remember freedom and ease, these two words. I want to unpack it a little bit. How to cultivate freedom. How to be at ease. Freedom is recognized by wisdom. What is wisdom? Wisdom to many people these days is an archaic word. Wisdom seems so old. Wisdom is to recognize relationships and new beginnings. Everything comes together because of relationships, different conditions. So from that perspective, everything is relational. This is not the way we usually operate. We usually operate from a self-referential perspective. So mine's correct, others are false. But what is correct, what is true, what is false, is relative. It's based on different relationships, different perspectives. Because essentially everyone feels their perspective, their actions is true. Everyone's lived experiences, the child rearing processes have shaped them in a particular way to experience the world, to see the world, to navigate through it. So it's less about real or fake, true or not real, not true, false. It's recognizing that everyone's position comes from past relationships. The family, upbringing, exposure to different cultures, perspectives. And same thing with us. So when relationships change, outcomes change. You know. And when relationships change, there's always possibilities. There's always hope. Hence, new beginnings. These two kind of axioms for freedom is actually the teaching of dependent origination or causes and conditions, And all things come together because of causes and conditions. All things also change and disperse because of causes and conditions. And impermanence, which may sound negative, but the flip side of impermanence is just new beginnings. So, relationship talks about freedom from a spatial perspective. It's kind of a spatial metaphor. Whereas new beginnings talks about freedom from a temporal perspective. Does that make sense? Yeah. So, freedom and ease, right? Freedom, cultivation of wisdom, the insight into the workings of relationships. We need to recognize them. We need to learn to work with them. We need to sometimes wait for them. Wait for the right causes and conditions. We also need to proactively create the conditions that will bring about something. If we want to change socially, individually. So that's wisdom. And you'll find freedom. Because everything is already free. This world is free. You are already free. But you may be bound by your particularities of conditions, upbringings, perspectives, exposures to different educational systems and so on. Does that make sense? So you must discover that freedom within by recognizing, working with it, adapting to it, waiting, and creating the new causes and conditions. Does that make sense? That's first part of my New Year wish. Freedom. Ease. Ease. This is the flavor of being at peace. At ease. The key word here is like leisurely. Leisurely. Feeling at ease. And the cultivation of being at ease is not, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to be relaxed. That's not ease. I'm going to take a vacation. Sometimes people are very tense on vacation. They have a whole list of things to visit, to do. I gotta play. I have to, have fun. Aren't you guys having fun? So, leisurely is an attitude. It's a feeling tone. So we have to learn to access this feeling tone. And the best way to do it is to, if wisdom relates to freedom, then compassion, fearless warmth, courage to be vulnerable, warmth to others. The secret of being at peace, feeling at ease, is compassion. You see? And it's a feeling tone. Now, most people don't even know how they feel. That's the truth. That's the truth. Very difficult for people. People are usually disembodied. They're so up in their head that they really don't know how they feel physically. So the way to do it is to learn to always relax the body, ground, And then you can access how you actually feel in this moment. Because the defense mechanisms have been kind of settled when you physically relax. And then you can access, you can transform how you feel about things. When the defenses are up, you are locked into your self-referential perspectives. And then you're not free. You don't see things in terms of relationship. You see things in my opinion, my view, my experience tell me that, this and that. Everyone have their experiences, you see? So freedom and compassion are intimately entwined. And wisdom and compassion. Freedom, ease, wisdom, compassion. Cultivation of self, our own perspectives. And through compassion, cultivation, relationally with others. So, is it too much to remember? It is a lot. It's kind of like meandering. You know? Just remember some key words. Yeah. There's a couple of key words. Freedom and ease, 2022. Okay. Freedom. Relationships. Self-referential view, but see things in a systemic, relational view. To do that, we need to work with causes and conditions. Because everything, this whole world operates through causes and conditions. To do that, you learn to recognize, you learn to work with, and sometimes you have to wait for it. Sometimes you have to create. Simple, right? There'll be a video out, you can watch it and remind yourself. At ease is a feeling tone. And the best way to access it is to learn to physically relax, your own feeling tone. And you'll be able to recognize how we actually feel about things. And when we are open and vulnerable, we avail ourselves to new perspectives in a relational way. And then we'll be able to cultivate compassion, fearless warmth, courage to be present to ourselves and others. And everywhere you go, you'll feel at ease. And wherever you are, those around you will be more peaceful, at ease. So that's my wish to all of you. It's a homework assignment, 2022. And we'll check in 2023, see how everyone's doing, okay?